Hello and welcome back to another Kenshi episode. My name is Tobal and we are in the lovely town of, I forgot it already, Squin. There we go. We're all hanging out with all of our good friends that love us, all the sheks. Apparently all the citizens are just ransacking the town. That's fine. I think that's actually the default behavior for this mod. It adds a bunch of citizens. I love how this looks though. That's pretty cool. They actually have the ransacking town goal, but their speed is really reduced, so they just walk around like people do when they're ransacking. That gives them the appearance of going in and out of all these different buildings, but I like it. It makes it feel really alive. We are hanging out here. I did get our group down south a bit. I remember last episode I mentioned that we wanted to start exploring to the south into the swamp, so I have our group going south. We did just tangle with a bunch of dust bandits, which was not a problem. A couple folks, only Crumblejohn went down. Crumblejohn, honestly, man. Crumblejohn is literally the strongest of our group, and he's going down like butter. He's killing me. So what else is going on? We've got a bunch of changes back at base. Number one, let's show off Beep first. Beep is actually hanging out up at World's End. He's all the way up north here because I wanted to have him run around, not only to get his athletic skill up, but I wanted to see what's for sale at different shops. I wanted him to possibly start developing some stealth skills too. Now, I know I said I'm not going to... Wow, that's a huge sword. That's crazy. I'm not going to make... I'm not going to do like the standard thing in Kenshi where you basically steal a ton of armor and weapons in order to make a crap ton of money. However, I might turn Beep into a bit of a scout and thief or sneaky person with really targeted goals. I think that's a fair thing to do. Beep has natural bonus to his where'd he go? Stealth. All of his thievery skills get a racial bonus, I believe. Oh, thievery does. Thievery and stealth does, but not lockpicking, which is still fine. That might be something we do because Beep has to do something, right? Beep has been sitting in our village and not really doing a whole lot, our town. So maybe I might start sending Beep on some scouting missions. Maybe I'll just, between episodes, have him... one way to work on your sneak skill is basically just have someone sneak through a town repeatedly. So I might do that off camera, just so he can continue to work on his skill. Alternatively, of course, we do have our membership with the Shinobi Thieves. So that might be something to do, is to let Beep go back to the Shinobi Thieves hideout and work on his skills there. Let's see what's for sale up in this armor shop. And yeah, so Beep, it would be cool to have Beep do something else, become kind of a really interesting character for the group. I seem to have a frog in my throat, so you have to pardon me for a little bit. I really, really like how the plate jacket looks. And I've been thinking about what do we want to make our uniform for mid-game. Because I don't really want to go straight up plate armor right away. But I do really like the plate jackets. So I might look at trying to pick up the plate jacket trade, blueprint right here. At some point. Again, we're short on money. We don't really want to be doing all these recipes. I probably want to steal these recipes. That to me seems like a targeted goal. Like, you've got a mission, and I really want to do it. What I might do is do it in the middle of an episode that I'm already recording. That way there's no save scumming. You'll notice if I save scum. So I really have to, I want to watch myself. I don't want to let myself cheat here. And that way if Beep gets caught, he gets caught and we have to deal with it. I think that's the best way to do it. Because when you play Kenshi and you're trying to steal to make a lot of money, you tend to save scum. You tend to reload your save until you're able to get everything nice and sneakily away from the area. So, wow, these advanced first aid kits are dirt cheap. 160. Yeah, let's grab these. That's really cheap, actually. I'm gonna get a couple more. We still don't have anything built up yet for our first aid production, other than I think we can maybe make the basic ones. So I really do want to add a skeleton to the group. Someone made a suggestion of doing a let's play with with some skeletons only. I think that'd be such a fun run. Can you build skeletons by yourself? I never even looked at that. Can we just build a skeleton army? Oh man, what a fun playthrough that would be too. That'd be so much fun. Alright, so we got a couple first aid kits here, nothing too amazing. We'll see who's hanging out in the bar. And after that, I'll show you what's going on back at our base. We were able to... Now remember, we had 3 new recruits at the end of last episode. And we have a couple more now. These are all a bunch of mercenaries. So that's fine. So Beep, I'll tell you what, why don't you, my good sir... one more shop. One more shop. Just one more. Alright, Beep, you are on a mission, of course, of scouting and awesomeness. Let's trade... You have some ancient science books for trade, which is also entertaining. That could be something that Beep tries to come up here and steal. World's End would be a really juicy target for Beep to come thieve at. I might have Beep come down... Maybe not. Maybe I'll do that with the full squad. I don't want to have him do that by himself and then suddenly die. We also don't want him going through Oakland's shield because that's all real tight quarters there, and I don't want him to get snagged by somebody. I might have Beep come all the way down. I don't know what to do with him. Maybe we'll have him run through Mongrel. I'll tell you what, for the moment, let's actually leave Beep here in World's End because it's nice and safe for him. So, somebody fighting up here in the back at base. Okay, let's have Beep run into the bar. And let's warp over to our base. And the first thing you're going to notice is what the crap, we've got walls. And so, yes, I did, in fact, finally take your advice. And I will no longer... be sitting here without any defenses. So I have gone ahead and started the construction of just some basic defenses here. So let's look at our walls defense. Defensive gate is basically defensive gate 1 and 2, or level 2. This is the makeshift wall level 1. This is the defensive wall level 2. So I have ordered the construction of just a really simple wall. It's really small. It doesn't look pretty, but what it's going to do is let us close the gate when we want to be safe. So what I'll do is I'll have everyone still working outside of the... Excuse me, the hiccups hit always when I'm in the middle of an episode. I'll have everyone continue to work everything outside, and the only person that needs to go outside the gate will be the engineer, and we'll only have her come out when we're actively watching. That way we don't have a bunch of random river raptors come in. Also, between episodes, I went ahead and hired some mercenaries. They cost about 4,000 cats, and we have a contract with them for 3 more days. So they will stay here for 3 more days and nights, and that way they're acting as our kind of our base defense, which is awesome. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to have our group be aggressive at all at this point because we're still recovering. This unfortunately wasn't captured in any of the videos I had recently, but we did have a bit of a fight with some river raptors. So I had everyone get up on the turrets and stuff like that. So. We lost, we didn't lose anyone, but a couple people went down. So we have Stork, Kai, and Tanishi. Remember, those were our 3 new recruits from last episode. I also picked up Sharon, who is just a random recruit. She's like a normal 3,000 cat recruit. And then I picked up Hobbs. Hobbs is a special, unique character in the game. Well, unique in the fact that he's free. That's really what's really unique about him. Someone recommended Hobbs earlier, but I never could find him. But when I re-imported the world, he got issued, or he spawned back in that area. So Hobbs doesn't have a whole ton to his repertoire here, but he does come with a little bit of martial arts skill, which is supplemented by the fact that he's got a jacket that gives him martial arts bonus. So I think we found the person who's going to be our main martial arts guy for a while. Again, he's not doing a whole lot here in town yet, and he's not going to be actively fighting all that much. But he's acting as a medic right now at the moment. So, but our lovely mercenary group is defending our base. We don't actually even have to pay attention too much to that. Who is says you're doing stuff? You're the hauler. Okay, I want you to haul bodies. That's what I want you to do. I want you to haul bodies. Except when you're not. When I want you to do this, I want you to forage animals first. The first thing you're always going to look for is animals that have leather. The next thing you're going to do is try to dump that leather into a leather skin box. Gross. Okay, perfect. So he's always going to be trying to forage animals, get the leather, dump it into the box. I guess I also could have him dump into meat as well, the meat box, which is already added somewhere, I think. Hmm. Am I suddenly forgetting how to add an order? I did. I honestly forgot. Shift right click. So he's going to forage animals, he's going to dump the skin and meat off, then he's going to burn corpses, then he's going to go back to his normal job. And this job, we've got basically Says working on picking up everything around the base, because that's going to constantly work on getting his athletics up. Where's he at right now? He started, remember, we just picked Says up. So Says is actually already at 15 athletics after running around for quite a while. So eventually what I'll do is probably have him carry a heavier load, and anyone that we're going to train up with strength, like maybe Tanishi or maybe Hobbs, I'll have them follow him around with heavy items in their inventory anyways. So yes, we are also having a risk by having Tanishi in town, in our Holy Nation city, or our little outpost here is in Holy Nation territory. So that's a bit of a challenge to us because Holy Nation really doesn't like Shek. However, we can possibly say that he's our slave when they come by. So we'll see if that works out. If not, well, we'll have to deal with it then. Okay, so that's our town right now. They're, we're still trying to farm. We're trying to get everything going and build up a little bit of food surplus. We have went ahead and upgraded our wheat farm to the M level here. So I think what I needed to do, what was I not doing? I think I need to do this. Let's go ahead and give a bread order, bread oven order, cooking order, and then you're not doing anything at all. I want you to work the grain silo, and then if you can't work the grain silo, I want you to work the well. Okay, so then who else is doing stuff? Starbeck is another one of our farmers, but she is down for the count with a pretty bad injury to her stomach. Also, you know what? We should have the ability to make beds now. So let's go ahead and put some beds down so we can have some people recover whenever they get injured. We'll just put down a few beds, nothing too crazy. Okay. And we'll fit maybe... we'll just do 3, that way we give enough people room to use the turret. Okay, so this is good. This is where we want our base to be. We have another couple days worth of protection. I don't really think that this mercenary group will be able to defend a full-on incursion by, say, the... Why? Son of a gun. We're about to get assaulted by the Holy Nation. They must have seen Shek somewhere along the way. That's rather irritating. Are they on the map yet? No, they're not on the map. They're going to have very short warning. As soon as I see that notice, I'm going to have to come back here and deal with that, which is annoying because I really wanted to have this episode be about our squad moving south. I'm telling you, man, every time I have an idea, we get sidetracked. Alright, meanwhile, after waiting for all of that, our other group is, our main combat group is all healed up. For the most part, healed up enough to start going, moving again. Alright, let's have everyone gather outside of town real quick. And let's go ahead and have Kif pick up the pupper. Again, Diana is so close to being a nice full-grown adult with really good skills, but she's still not fast enough to run with the big kids yet. So I know it said her skill was really high, but it's just the way that Bone Dog works. It does not really have that great a skill. All right, let's come down here just into the first initial bit of the swamp area. So my plan is to first have our group come down and get into this middle area. I want to expand or explore this just a bit to see what's around there. Beep is still up north. God, that really bugs me that we have a Holy Nation raid coming. And we have a Dust Bandit raid at the same dang time. Maybe they'll fight each other. We're not pissed with the Holy Nation, are we? They must have just caught us once and gotten upset. Yeah, we're at a +4 with the Holy Nation, so this must have just be... at one point we must have triggered their wrath by... They probably saw Tanishi or something like that. This is a group of traders. You not have anyone I could trade with? in the world? There it goes. I don't know why I can't trade with anyone there. I was gonna see what they had, but no, that's fine. That's fine. Don't want to see what you have anyways. Alright, we'll follow our little adventurers here as they truck down to the swamp. So I think I'm going to try two things in the next few episodes. I'm going to have our group explore the swamp, go back down to the grid because we have some items that possibly we can try to open up, some of the old locks that we weren't able to open before. And then I'm going to have us come back home. Hopefully by that time, I remember a while ago we gave ourselves a repeating order to cook vegetables. So hopefully we should have a nice big supply of cooked vegetables once the farms start really coming into their own. Then our group can come back, eat up, fill up on food, and then go back out. And I think after that I'd like to maybe explore the north area, north of World's End. Okay, so we're here in the swamplands. The swamplands have some really fun enemies. They have, I think they have, remember we saw the red sabers before. I think the red sabers operate a little bit on the fringes of the swamp to the south. There are some spider critters that I've heard of, right? I've heard some rumors of spiders. We really want everyone to stick together, guys. God, why? Why the pathfinding is so bad sometimes. It kills me. Can I just give short-range pathfinding options? Okay, good. Because when we're trying to dodge the entire group around enemies, I want them all to be in a nice big cluster. That way they respond roughly at the same time, and I don't have any stragglers that I have to worry about. Okay, let's cut over here a couple swamps. I will speed things up just a bit. I hear skitter sounds, but I don't see skitters. Skitter, skitter. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area here. Lots of potential. Bob Ross would really like it. A little bit of sadness here, but I think we can work with this. All right. Just put a little bit of swampland here. A couple little happy clouds. And 18 turrets to kill your enemies with. All right. Here comes the Holy Nation assault. Okay, so let's put our group up here on this ridge. Maybe, possibly, we won't all die a horrible death. Where is the Holy Nation raid? Do I have to come back home right now? Yes, I do, because they're right there. Ugh. That drives me nuts. Why are you punishing me, oh Holy Nation? I don't think this is something that I can even talk through. And I don't think I can have anyone punch somebody in the jaw to get them to run away. And the bandit demands are coming too. Wonderful. Okay, everyone jobs off. Meet up together in the center. Also, I want to make sure I didn't just accidentally give some of my other people an order to come home. Continue running here. Continue running here. Okay. Alright, everyone needs to pick someone up. Tara, pick up Rin. Man, Rin's getting real old. I don't know, I gotta figure something out to do with Rin. And I think the only other thing I'm gonna try to do soon is look for there's like a peg leg mod that lets you give someone a peg leg. I might do that and see if that is something that the Holy Nation can deal with. I might try that as my option because I want to get Rin back into the game. I don't think she's ever going to be in a combat place again, but she could at least try to be somewhat of a, supporting character in her retirement, so to speak. All right, so we are running before the storm of the Holy Nation raid. Look how many people come in their raid. God, it's annoying. Why? What did we do to you? Stupid paladins. They're gonna kill our guards, though. Our guards are gonna get trashed completely. They must have spotted either that or we failed one of their we failed one of their stupid, hey, where's your holy book? Okay, so we're in the area with the red spiders, which is not good. Let's go ahead and push on through. Our groups somehow got separated. I'm going to give them a far run order all the way over here into this zone. Hope everyone gets the right pathfinding. I don't believe that these guys can outrun us. They can't. However, they are brutal. They have really high, and they look tiny, and they have really low limb damages, but they're kind of like little glass cannons. They will rip you to shreds, and they do have a lot. They tend to come in a really big pack. So, barring the fact that I might accidentally run right through the middle of them, I think we're okay. These look like the dudes from Morrowind. Do you guys remember that? With the, it's like, wow, that's really weird. It's like a cross between an elephant and a turtle and a giraffe, all in the same thing. Alright, Kenshi devs, I don't know what you were smoking, but share some. Yeah, really, what were those strider things? The striders that you used to do fast traveling with? It's exactly what it looks like. Unholy Beast. Yeah, they're unhappy about Tanishi. I can't even talk to this guy to say that, hey, he's my slave. I must have missed, because sometimes they'll give you a couple seconds to respond. Yes, we know you're upset about living here. We get it. We understand. I still have to be careful, because even running away from this place, I can't run into any guards, so I'm maybe just kind of run up here into this crack. Okay, got it. Cool. Starbuck is carrying Hobbs. That's not a big deal, but we'll still have you run up here. Okay, you hereby remove the tainted parasites that have invaded our holy country. Got it. Paladins at the ready. Sure. Man, I wish the paladins weren't so speedy. They could take out our bandit, our bandit raid, wherever that is. Where is the bandit raid? All the way over here? Great, they're going to come in from the other side. I'm going to forget about them. Alright, so the paladins are just destroying our mercenary guards. Oh, that's brutal. What a horrible contract. Well, it's 4,000 cats down the drain. That sucks. It's okay, though. If worst comes to worst, we always have our main squad, right? We'll make it happen. We'll move somewhere down south. Move out of the Holy Nation territory. I honestly can't wait to leave Holy Nation territory. I'm still debating where I want to go. I don't think I want to do... I really like this island spot. But it... Hello? Hello? Kif, what's wrong with you, buddy? I like the island spot. However, it's not all that great for... just doing trade, because you're going to have a lot of back and forth at the start of the game, because you have to go find books, you have to constantly be doing trading. So this island spot I really like for kind of like a later game, or just for fun. But for the starter game, I do want to be somewhere that's still close to the action. However, it's not so far away that I, it's not in Holy Nation territory, but it's not so far away that I can't do trading. This is a group of hungry bandits. I think they're leaving us alone, which is nice. Oh my god, seriously? You're just going to patrol right here out of just randomness? Whatever. Okay, so there's Tanishi. Ay. Let's have them run back to the base, because apparently the Holy Nation raid is already over with. Although, I still see some guys running around. Maybe I'll have them run to the side of the plateau. This is going to get so ugly. This is going to get so gross. Let's have them run to the trees. Who's over here? Paladins. Oh my god. Paladins everywhere. Paladins when you don't want them. Alright, maybe we'll have them run down here. Ooh, Shark. Hey. We have discovered the outpost or town of Shark. This is a town that's in the middle of the swamp area. Full of, it's kind of like Mongol-esque. It's got a lot of unwanted, reclusive, highly, sought after bounties, perhaps. So we'll get everybody into Shark proper. It's actually a really big area. So this whole little circle here is all Shark. And it's interesting, they don't have any weapons. Erg. Oh, that's funny. Would they just not like to run in the water? That's it? Immune, we're immune if we stay in the water, perhaps. Okay, so paladins to the left of us, bandits to the right. Here we are, stuck in the middle with Tanishi. Nobody home again, right? Or is this one more person? Oh, there's a human mercenary. Poor guy. I'm so sorry that we hired you for this. I didn't expect it, if that makes you feel any better. I don't think this really affected our faction, though. We're still at 4 on the Holy... I think it's just a response to an event that occurred. So they saw us with a you know, a beast of some sort, and they decided to punish us for it. I like how these guys are trying to fight us, but they can't get to us because we're in the middle of the water. I think those guys are going to be safe because they're getting closer to a paladin group. Meanwhile, Tanishi's over here out of the way of any paladins. Seems pretty good. I think we're fine there. So let's get everyone back in the base. We'll get everyone back to their normal jobs. We'll put everyone down, have everyone start recovering. I'm glad none of you guys died. That's exciting. It looks like they just took a beating and then that was it. You know, if we would have stayed here, we would have had the same thing happen. We would have taken a beating. They would have taken Tanishi from us, and he would have become enslaved. So that could be something fun to do. I feel like a DM, you know, we're setting ourselves story hooks for the next a couple episodes. Hobbs, you are not in a fighting place right now, buddy boy. They popped him, so Starbuck went down. That's annoying. We'll have him just run over this way. Whoa, dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened here? Oh, no. Oh, tiny. Are we going to have a tiny 3? Honestly, are we going to have a tiny 3? I think we are. There's no one else around here. There's only... Son of a gun. I can try to aggro these guys real quick from far away. I got that guy. Okay, I got everyone away from Tiny. Good night. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's... Who's carrying a burden here? Just drop your burden, honestly. Put him down. Tanishi, put it down. I want everyone come back this way. We're going to try to keep Tiny protected. We need to get Hobbs out of here as well. Okay, there's another guy here that's butchering him for meat. I think I can keep remotely aggroing him by right-clicking on him. Mildly annoying. Hobbs is about to go down. However, the rest of the group is coming to try to surround and rescue Tiny. All they should do if they knock us out, though, is they're not cannibals, so they're going to knock us out and try to take our characters' meat that they've got on them. Okay, Tara. Be the hero that we need right now. Take Tiny, too. Okay. Sezek says, why don't you start ganging up on this guy with Tanishi? We're basically covering the retreat here while the rest of the group comes into play. Oh, I tell you what, Rin, you're not going to help anyone with anything. Meanwhile, I completely forgot about the Bandit Raid, of course, like I totally said I was going to do. Look at how many bandits are coming. Oh my gosh. But between episodes, by the way, I actually did bump up. I bumped down the frequency and I bumped up the raid size because I just didn't want to deal with the Bandit Raid every 3 seconds, but that's about to come back to bite me in the butt. Hey, we knocked that guy out. That was nice. So Stone is back up. Starbuck and Hobbs are down. We're going to have everyone else kind of return to base here. And if they want to fight us in the base, that's fine. We do have guards in place here. Kai, let's have you pick up Run. The rest of our group did make it to Shark, so they're sitting nice, safe and sound there. Who else is here? Says, I want you to... Says. Slow down, my friend. Pick up Rin. And get her into the base. And you didn't pick up Rin because I was too fast. My bad. Maybe Rin's really independent. That's fine. Maybe Rin's like, hey, I've got this. I've got this. You leave me alone. Cool. Starbuck and Hobbs. You guys aren't going to... Oh, you totally are going to die later. Yeah, I'll take care of you at some point. We need to get ourselves recovered and then, like, immediately out of here. Oh, that's nice. Aren't these guys nice? They come heal us up. So now that we've arrived back here on base, where it's nice and safe, we have to immediately leave again. Because we're about to get beat up by another group of enemies. Stork went down. So who does not have a burden? Like, literally not many people. So Says, I need you to grab somebody. Stone, I need you to grab Sharon this way. Tanishi this way. I don't see any more hungry bandits. They must have gone a different direction. Oh good, the beast trader. Well, at least it's not an attack for once. I'm really surprised. I even put... Oh, that's funny. Did I just make fun of that? So therefore we're getting a raid? I don't know what happened with the balance on this, but... This is a bit ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. This is a bit crazy. A bandit raid from all the way over here is coming. Is it the reverse option? Did I do the wrong thing? Values greater than 1 mean more frequent attacks. Right? Right? The alligator eats things. Oh god, did I get it wrong? Am I doing it the wrong way? Oh man. Oh man. Right? No? Why do I feel like I'm back in elementary school all of a sudden? And I can't figure it out. No, you know what? No, I have no shame. You sit here. You listen. You just watch the pause screen. While I Google this. That's right. That's right. Greater than. I was right. I think. Right, okay, so this still should be, like, not this frequent. We're getting raids, like, all the freaking time right now. It is a bit overwhelming. Guys, I really don't want you to have jobs right now. Okay, everyone's job is off. Everyone should be on passive. Okay, cool. You guys completely passed Stork and Rin. I need you to pick them up. Says I need you to pick Stork. You guys need to go like in now. Their bandits are at the door here. I don't want them to follow our group outside of, you know, where we're trying to run to is the big problem. Okay, so you guys are running Sharon and Tanishi. You made it across the river, so pick up Hobbs, and we do need to first aid Hobbs here soon too, because Hobbs is actually has some chest damage. Okay, so they're running out of the town. I love how these guys run to the gate. Is this because we've had so many battles with you recently? Good luck, guards. Yeah, you get that bone dog. Wow. It's the worst guards ever. I do think, though, if you... I'm trying to remember if they'll use the turrets. If you actually have turrets out, I don't remember if you've got a guard force, like a mercenary group, if they use the turrets on their own. Okay, so our group is moving away from the city. I'm going to bounce back over to our folks here in Shark, because that was the whole point of this exercise. Again, we don't have a whole lot to sell. We don't have anything to sell at this point. We do have a lot of food, so we're good on food for a bit. I just wanted to stop here to research the city, or I guess to bring up the map indicator. And from there, I think I'm going to send our group on a run path to the workshop complex, because again, our entire objective down here is to try to get into those locks that we were never able to get into in the first place. So this is a decent sized mercenary squad. Maybe we should have hired them. Oh, these are the hounds. This is the guy, this is part of the group that has that guy that's in where's he at? He's in the other area, and he's one of the recruitables, so that might be something we do. So let's give everybody a run command to head deeper into the territory, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so we're going to have them run that way, and the rest of our group is trying to make it out of our city, which is probably getting slaughtered by now. They're still hanging around outside. Bandit Demands has arrived as well. Are they like all hanging out together? No, they haven't. Bandit Demands is over here. This is Bandit Raid. How many groups do we have? Oh my gosh. I must have gotten that backwards. We have another raid triggered? This is ridiculous. I'm going to have to figure something out about this, because this has never been this many raids at one time. So I'll have to mess with that setting and see what we come up with. I mean, granted, we can have everyone hide here in the corner for the rest of their lives, but that can't be the norm. So maybe I did get that symbol wrong. I thought it was less than or more than 1. So any numbers that are higher than 1 means a more frequent set of raids. But either way, we are on our way to the complex area here, the workshop complex area. What I might do then, if we're having so much trouble at our base, I might actually have everyone relocate down to the hub for a bit, at least for a couple episodes, so I can kind of get through some content where I really want to do some exploring without having to micromanage everything at the base. So maybe that's something I'll have to wind up doing. But either way, I think this is a good stopping point. Sorry about the back and forth here, but we are making our way. We got our walls, at least the the portion of the wall that we want to have built. We've got that laid out, ready to go. So we'll have to have that finished up in the next couple of episodes. We'll have everything else that we were trying to do with the base. We want to get the farms going and everything like that. So we'll get there eventually. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next video.